paper here. This is section 1 of this chemistry paper. Section 1 is of 40 marks, and let us look at the MCQs. MCQs will be 15 of them. The ratio between, read this.
The ratio between the masses of equal volumes of a gas and hydrogen under the same conditions of temperature and pressure.
Now this is the definition of what, when you take the ratio of masses of, the keyword here is equal volumes of hydrogen and the gas is going to be vapor density. So where is the vapor density? C. Second one, ionization potential across the period increases. Why IP increases? Means more energy is required to remove the electron from the outermost shell of the atom. This is your nucleus, and the uh, force between the valence electron and the nucleus. If it is going to be more, then IP is going to be more energy is required, correct? So as we go from left to right, what happens to the atomic size? Atomic size decreases, correct? So atomic radius is increasing? No. Atomic radius decreases? Yes. Nuclear charge also increases, correct? It will be increasing from here, like in period 3, sodium is 11, 12, 13, 14. Can you see here it goes up to 17 chlorine? Yes. So this is the correct option. Which one? B. This, both of them do not decrease, and atomic radius this way is not increasing, it's decreasing. So correct option is here. Now polar covalent compound. Some of you will get a little fumbled for polar. Polar means what? There will be unequal charge distribution, so polarity will be there. Like for example, H single bond Cl. This electron pair will go towards more towards chlorine, giving you minus charge here, and here there will be positive charge, correct? So the polarity will be developed. Now here, can you see this is CCl4, means this is how ClClCl. NaCl is electrovalent compound, so it is not a covalent compound. So both of these not there. CH4 again has the same pattern as this. So it will be HCl, that is D option. Keep giving yourself marks as we are discussing this. The main components of fuse are Pb and Sn. We have done this in where it is in physics as well as chemistry. We have done this. Which of the following is not acid anhydride? Now acid anhydride means it will be like SO3 plus H2O gives H2SO4, like CO2 plus H2O gives H2CO3. Understanding? Now which one is not? Carbon monoxide will not give the acid. This will give the acid, this will give the acid. This one also gives HNO3. Remember your 4NO2 plus 2H2O plus O2 gives 4HNO3. Okay, so this also is acid anhydride, acid without water. So the correct option is carbon monoxide because it does not give acid. Diacidic base. Diacidic base will be the hydroxide, which will have two. Cupric hydroxide. Very good. So that is your D. If RMM of acetic acid is 60, vapor density, remember RMM is equal to 2 into vapor density. Okay? Yes, ma'am. So vapor density will be 60 upon 2. How much? 30. Property of carbon. Catalation. Oh, I am getting a code. The property of the carbon self-linking is catenation. I don't want my voice echoing, re babu.
Sorry.
Huh. The aqueous solution which turns the color of methyl orange from orange to pink. Remember methyl orange OP, and this was to be learned by heart. Remember I told you Parab, OP, CCP and PCP, correct? So if they ask you for methyl orange, just remember OP. This will be neutral, this is acidic, and this is alkaline. Okay, this is neutral. They are saying which one will turn from orange to pink, means acid. Where is the acid over here? Not this, not this, not this. Understanding? Nitrate which does not leave any residue behind. The one which will not leave any residue is ammonium nitrate. Where is it? Now answer these on your own as I drink water. Excuse me. Ethene is formed from bromoethane in presence of KOH, and the chemical reaction is, now ethane is going to be like this, correct? And it is becoming C double bond C, ethene is becoming. That means this is going, and this electron will come here. So dehydrohalogenation, where is it? IUPAC name of methyl acetylene. Now some of you may get confused for this acetylene. Acetylene bond is C triple bond C. Okay, and with one valency here, one valency here, because carbon has how many valencies? 4. Now methyl means there will be methyl group here. Understood the structure? Now IUPAC name will be 1, 2, 3 carbon means it is prop. Correct? And triple bond means it is propyne. Where is propyne? During electrolysis of acidified water, what is the reaction that takes place? Now acidified water means I will get water giving me H1 plus and OH1 minus. Acidified means H2SO4 will give me H1 plus and SO4 2 minus. Which are the cations? The cations are going to be at cathode migrating, liberating H2, which will be 2 volumes. Okay, now let us see. What are they saying? Hydrogen released at anode, it is at cathode. Oxygen released at cathode, no. Oxygen will be out of these, OH will be low in the AC series. This will give me 4OH, gives us what? 2H2O plus O2. So this will be where? At the anode. So they say oxygen at cathode, no. Overall reaction is redox is correct, because this is going to gain electrons, this is going to lose electrons. So reduction and oxidation side by side simultaneously. So redox is correct. OH is getting reduced preferentially. Now OH is 1 minus, it loses an electron and becomes OH. When it loses electron, it is called as, it is oxidized. Is OH getting reduced or oxidized? It's oxidized. Preferentially is the word used for selective discharge. So they have mixed the two phrases together. it is getting reduced? No, it's getting oxidized. But remember, OH ions get preferentially discharged. Discharge means they are having charge and now they become without the charge. Okay, so that is when they become neutral, it is called being discharged. So option was C. Iron 3 chloride, Fe plus Cl2 gives FeCl3, and it is 2 Fe plus 3 Cl2 gives you 2 FeCl3 is direct combination, or it is also called as synthesis. Which option it is? A. Organic compound prepared when ethanol undergoes dehydration. Ethanol means it will have OH radical. So everything is HH otherwise, and this gets removed because it is undergoing dehydration. Dehydrating agent is concentrated sulfuric acid at 170 degrees C, and HOH will go, and this electron which was shared here will come here. So it will become C double bond C, and it will form ethene. So which organic compound it will be? Ethene. All right. Now out of 15, you have to write how much you got. All right. Let us move to the next part. Let us go very, very fast. We are just going to discuss and you have to give yourself marks. Now this is your question 2 first part, and it has 5 subparts, means it has got 5 marks. You have to write over there question 2 first part and how much did you get. Write the marks here. Okay, out of 5 you got how much. You have to write like that. Understanding? Name the gas collected. This gas is going down, means it's heavier than air, and air is going up. So this is going to be hydrogen chloride, correct? Now name the substance A and its use. What is A? If this is hydrogen chloride, then this will be the drying agent which has to be acidic in nature. So A will be Kong sulfuric acid. Write the balance chemical reaction. This you can write. If I want HCl, I'll put a slash between H and Cl, and I'll take NaCl, plus for my H I'll take H2SO4, and it has to be concentrated, and the temperature has to be less than 200 degrees C, and it will undergo partial double decomposition. So it becomes what? NaHSO4 plus HCl. Okay, understanding. State the method used for collection by upward displacement of air. Concentrated nitric acid not used. Reason, we use H2SO4 because it is non-volatile. So why will we not use nitric acid? Because nitric acid is, tell me, volatile in nature and cannot be used to displace another volatile acid. Okay, understood. Now out of 5, tell me how much you would have got on your own. Be honest and write your marks. Next one is right over there, question 2 second part, and again it is match the column. You just tell me whether you'll be able to do this on your own or no. Lead hydroxide. When they say lead hydroxide, I have to immediately remember that it is amphoteric. Okay, amphoteric means it's not reddish brown. Highest En, no. Yellow and hot, no. Soluble in excess of sodium hydroxide is the correct one. Zinc oxide. For zinc oxide is yellow when hot and white when cold, correct? Zinc hydroxide. Now zinc hydroxide again is amphoteric.
Soluble in excess ammonium hydroxide.
Soluble in excess of ammonium as well as sodium. Remember, both of these will be applicable for zinc hydroxide, but we have already used this, so it will be now 5. Bromine will be reddish brown. Fluorine will be highest En. Understood? Now write over here out of 5 how much you would get. Be quick. That is 25 marks. Complete the following. So write over there question 2, third one. Write only the marks. I have no time to solve each and every one. Understood? Now we have to improve our speed. Potassium sulfite reacting with HCl. Now potassium sulfite means K2SO3 plus if there is an acid, I will get H2SO3. H2SO3 unstable means SO2 will be given out. Okay, so first one is what? SO2. Then carbon tetrachloride is miscible. Miscible means dissolved. Now when it is this,
Benzene.
carbon tetrachloride is covalent compound, and it is a non-polar covalent compound, so it will dissolve in organic compounds only, organic solvent, not water but benzene. Now if it was a polar compound, say for example it was polar compound like NH3, okay, NH3 or HCl. Now this is a polar covalent compound, it will be dissolving in water. So remember, the polar compounds covalent will be dissolving in water but non-polar in benzene. Brown ring test for nitrate radical. Froth flotation process is used for sulfide ores because sulfides gets wetted, they get wetted with oil and then they float. Blah element is placed in period 2 group 15. Period 2 group 15 means little Betty's boyfriend caught 9. So which one it is? Nitrogen. See, 1 2 3 4 5. Understood? So right over there, out of 5 how much you would get. Come to state the following. In state the following, they will give you the definitions and you have to identify what are the terms involved there. Experiment that proves ammonia is highly soluble in water is fountain experiment. Type of bond formed between atoms of two metallic atoms. No, two atoms of non-metallic atoms having large difference in their electronegativities. Now, non-metal and non-metal means it has to be a covalent compound and covalent bond. But if they have large difference in electronegativity like H and
Polar.
Cl and H and sulfur, then it will be polar covalent compound. Understood? Okay. Then we come to C, the formula of zincate of the element with 2881. 2881 is a period for group 1, means it is potassium, and zincate means K2ZnO2. Then we come to the metallic atoms present in fluorspar. Now fluorspar is what?
Ca3AlF6.
So Ca and Al. So metallic atoms will be, you'll have to spell out calcium and aluminium. Okay. Then we come to amount of energy released when the atom in gaseous state accepts an electron. Now remember, if the energy is required, it is IP. When energy is released, it is going to be accepting electron, means electron affinity. It is correct or no? So this is your EA. Now out of these 5, how many you would have got? Maybe very few will get 5 on 5. Some of you may get 4, some of you may get 3. Okay, right over there, be honest and write your. Then we come to the question 2, fifth part. They are telling you brand structure. What is this? Hexachloroethane. So we'll have C single bond C, and there are 6 chlorines. If you can write this well and good, this will be the structure. Second one will be butanol. But means 1 2 3 4. Al means double bond O single bond H. This is your aldehyde group, and this will be CH3 CH2 CH2. Chhatri chattu chattu CHO. Understanding? Understanding? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
2-methyl butane 1-ol. Butane 1-ol. So C single bond, C single bond, C single bond, C. That means but means 4. 1-ol means it will be for the first carbon OH here. And 2-methyl means for the second carbon here, there will be a methyl group. So this will be now CH3. This will be CH2. This will be H here and CH3 here. And this will be C single bond H single bond H. Understood? Now how many of you would have got out of 3 how many marks? Right over there. Done that? Tell fast. We come to IUPAC names. IUPAC names, first look at the functional group. This is the functional group which is oic acid. COOH means oic acid. How many carbons do you see? 2. So it will be eth. Single bond between C and C means ane. And then this will be oic acid. So what is the name? Ethanoic acid. Second one, 1, 2, 3, 4 means it is but, but it has got double bond for the second carbon. So but 2-ene. Okay, so out of these two, how much we got? Now we have finished with section A, which means out of 40, how many marks you have secured? Can you just quickly write that? Okay. This is your self-evaluation. We don't have time to solve each and every question. Please understand. We have to go fast. Is the speed okay with you? Tell me. Question number 3. Number 1. Identify the anion present. Anion present, a glass rod dipped in ammonia solution brought near the vapors of compound A gives dense white fumes. Now ammonia is becoming ammonium chloride. NH3 is becoming NH4Cl, means A must be having Cl. So which is the anion for this one? A is chloride into bracket Cl1 minus. The second one, when dilute sulfuric acid is added to compound B. Now dilute acid is the keyword here. It produces a gas which turns lime water milky. Lime water milky means it can be CO2 or SO2. And acidified solution from pink to colorless means not CO2 but SO2. So if it is SO2, it will be coming from sulfite, that is SO3 2 minus radical. Write your marks on 2, how much you would get. Come to the balancing of equation. We have, write it down, this Ca3N2 plus H2O right over there, warm. Now this one has to be seen as HOH. Quickly write that H and OH. Ca will take OH. It will become CaOH twice. How many Cas are there? 3. Okay. How many H's? How many OH's it has used? 6. So there are 6 of these. So 6. So 6H and 2N means 2NH3. We come to B. Carbon plus HNO3 conc. Conc HNO3 is oxidizing acid. It's going to make C into CO2, and conc HNO3 has package deal H2O plus NO2, which is a gas. And remember, we take here 4. So C becomes CO2. 4 HNO3 gives you 2 H2O because there are 4 H's, so 4 H's. How many N's do you see? 4. Now check the oxygens. There are 12. 2 and 2, 4 and 8 is 12, so it is balanced. C. KHCO3 plus H2SO4 dilute. Dilute, it will have this type of reaction. K will take SO4, it will give you K2SO4. So I will write here 2, then 2HCO3 and 2H means there are 2 H2CO3s, which means you will have 2 H2O and 2 CO2 up arrow. Now write over here, out of 3 how many you would get. Look at your second part here. Complete the following table. R-OH. Name the functional group. Functional group is -OH. -OH means it is which one? Hydroxyl group. Then the second part. Third one in that first one and the second one. It is RCOOH.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Huh.
Ma'am, can we also write alcohol group
Alcoholic group?
for OH?
Yeah, you could write over there alcoholic. Okay, now this one -COH will be what? Carboxylic. Okay, carboxylic acid group. Correct or no? Then the third one, -CHO is aldehyde. So aldehydic group. Okay, so out of these 3, see how many marks you would get.
Ma'am, carboxylate can also be called as acetate group, right?
It is acidic, but it is oic acid.
Acetate.
Acetate?
Yes.
No. See, CH3COOH is acetic acid, right? So
Yes.
CH3COO 1 minus this is acetate group.
Okay.
Acetate group will come from acetic acid.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Now, quickly look at this. One difference between calcination, roasting, saturated, unsaturated. I'm giving you just 1 minute. Quickly look at the 3 differences. They're asking for 1 difference. Look at the 3 differences quickly. Now remember, the first one is definition, second one is for calcination is for carbonate and roasting is for sulfide ore, and then which gas is liberated from calcinated CO2, and roasting the gas evolved is SO2. Saturated and unsaturated, this you will have to learn up. So how many of you know it by heart? Then only give yourself marks out of 2. Okay, one difference they are asking. Saturated, you will say presence of single bond between 2 carbon atoms, and unsaturated at least between 2 carbon. There should be a double bond or triple bond. Now if you would have forgotten to write at least between 2 carbon atoms, then you will not give yourself that mark. Excuse me. Okay, now with the help of electron dot structure, formation of ammonium radical from ammonia, if you know this by heart, you'll give yourself marks. If not, then that is your homework. State the role played by each of the following in extraction. Sodium hydroxide, what does it become? Bauxite is amphoteric in nature, the impurities are not. So it helps in separating the non-amphoteric impurities from the ore. Layer of powdered coke is sprinkled over electrolytic mixture. What does it do? It keeps the heat within the electrolytic bath and prevents oxidation of anode. If you would know this, then you give yourself mark. Otherwise, out of 2, you see how many marks you would get. Answer the following question and be quick in giving you the marks. We have no time to write everything. Answer the following questions. 500 ml of gas X at STP is this. Calculate the vapor density of X. And they are saying that 1 liter of hydrogen at STP will be this. Now for A, remember 1 liter of hydrogen has mass equal to 0.09. So 1 liter of X has mass how much? If 500 has 0.18, it will be 2 into 0.18. Agreeable to you? Then you will say vapor density will be, write quickly, mass of certain, no, we will not write certain, mass of 1 liter of X upon mass of 1 liter of hydrogen. That will be equal to 2 into 0.18 upon 0.09, which will be equal to, below equal to you write, I don't have space, so I'll write here this side. So 2 into, be very careful with the decimal places. Okay, so that would be your answer. If you got that, this will be 2 out of 2. Or if you would have done, if you have not understood this part, just give yourself 0. Define isomer. Do you know the isomer definition by heart? Then give yourself 1 out of 1. So here you will mark. Explain the following. In the absorption tower, SO3 absorbed with H2SO4 and not in water. The reason being, now we are not writing in water. When SO3 vapors, it's highly exothermic reaction and it forms, what is the key word here? Dense fog of sulfuric acid particles. This is the key word there. Sulfuric acid particles are formed which are difficult to condense. Therefore, it has to be dissolved in conc sulfuric acid. What will I get? I'll get a compound like this. What is the name of this? Pyrosulfuric acid, which can be dissolved, which can be diluted with requisite amount of soft water to get desired concentration of sulfuric acid. इतना सब लिखना है. If you are not able to write that, you will have to give yourself 0. During laboratory preparation, ammonium nitrate not used. It is explosive in nature and it can decompose. Okay, so there are 2 points over there. Number 1, explosive, and it can decompose, so it will not be useful. Alkanes show substitution reaction. For alkanes, what is the number 1 point? Carbon single covalent bond. Okay, all 4 valencies are completely satisfied. Therefore, no free electrons available for further reaction. Therefore, substitution reaction. These 4 points have to be mentioned. If you were not able to mention these, just give yourself a 0. So now we finish question number which one? Question number 4 also is finished. All right, quickly let us look at this. As of now, we have finished 60 marks. Can you see question number? Section 1 we finished 40 marks. 3 is what? 10 marks. 4 is what? 10 marks. So we finished 60 marks. Now this remaining you will do for homework. Understanding? Okay, so we stop there. With question number 5 of section B this is. So in electroplating of article with silver. Now silver electroplating, remember the spoon where it is, that will have to be the cathode. Okay, and the cathode is of the article to be electroplated. So this will be your anode, and anode will have to be the thick silver bar. I'm just writing Ag bar. Okay, name the electrolyte used. What is our electrolyte? Sodium argentocyanide, correct? B. Write your observation at anode. At anode, it is going to get diminished. What you'll say? Mass decreases. Okay, see, we are writing very, very short and very, very fast. Reaction at cathode. Now, from this silver argentocyanide, silver will get deposited here. So, silver ions from here will be Ag1 plus. Remember, Ag is not 2 plus, Ag is 1 plus and 3 plus. So, we will 1 plus 1 electron will give you Ag. As far as possible, write over here ion and write over the atom, because then you will know that this is a neutral particle. This is a charged particle and this is the neutral particle. And the ion becoming neutral particle, this process is called as being discharged. What is it called? Being discharged means what? Ions become neutral particle. Understanding this part. So give yourself marks. Out of this 3, would you have got 3 full or would you lose 1 mark, 2 mark? Okay. Let us come to the B part. Balanced equation for the reactions. Conc H2SO4 comes in contact with blue crystals. I think you'll be able to say this even mentally. CuSO4 dot 5H2O with conc H2SO4 gives you CuSO4 plus 5H2O. This is a very simple thing. And if they ask you observation, blue hydrated crystals will give you anhydrous amorphous white powder. Okay, so this was your A reaction. A reaction was good. Would you have been able to do it? Ammonia with excess chlorine. Ammonia is NH3, excess chlorine has 3Cl2, and that gives you NCl3 plus 3HCl. Okay, then we come to this. Also is important for observation, you know that. What is the observation for this? Yellow, oily, explosive liquid. Reaction of manganese dioxide, just now we wrote. So let us see if we remember that. MnO2 plus 4HCl conc. Okay, now Mn will take Cl, it will become MnCl2. H will take O, so plus 2H2O. And that extra Cl2 will be, and observation will be greenish yellow chlorine gas, which turns moist blue, litmus red, and bleaches it to colorless. Okay, now in these reactions, remember H is going to take O, so however many oxygens are there, double of that will be your H. So from these 3, would you have got all 3? Write the marks. We come to the next one. What volume of oxygen is required for complete burn of 90 dm cube of butane? Remember, dm cube also means liter.
Liters.
Under similar condition of temperature and pressure. Now see here, they are not writing STP. So in place of similar condition, they'll say at room temperature. Did you understand? Hello? Okay?
Yes.
Now the thing is that for this, they are saying find the volume of oxygen required. So quickly write this reaction, C4H10. How much it is? 90 dm cube. Right on top of that, 90 dm cube plus 13 oxygen gives 8 CO2 plus 10 H2O. And they say what volume of oxygen? So this volume is required. All these are gaseous products, so you will say 2 volume is to 13 volume gives us 8 volume is to 10 volumes. And this will be because of Gay-Lussac's law. Okay, now 90 means 2 volumes, so 2 into 45 dm cube. Correct? is to what? 13 into 45 dmq.
45 dmq.
Okay, now we'll complete all this, but we are going very fast just now. We don't have enough time. So what you will say, therefore, volume of O2 required will be equal to 13 into 45, that is equal to blah dmq. Would you be able to do this on your own? Then write over here, out of 2, how many marks would you get? Okay, find the percentage of magnesium in hydrated magnesium nitrate. So you have to find the GMM of this and find the percentage of this. Now I know that this is an easy question, but sometimes children do get a little worried. So first of all you have to find GMM of MgNO3 twice, and some of you do not know how to, dot 6H2O will be equal to Mg means 24 plus write 2 into bracket N means 14 plus O3 means 16 3s 48.
48.
Okay, and plus 6 into H2 means 2 and O
2
means
plus
16. Please write like this. Don't write 2 into 14 and 6 into O. That goes a little confusing and goes a little slow. So this is 24 plus 2 into, how much is this? 8 and 4, 12, 62.
62.
Plus 6 into 18. 18 6s 108. Okay, so 24 plus 124
124
plus 100 and, no, 1 minute, 18 6, हाँ, correct बोला ना, हाँ. So this will be 4 and 4 8, this is 4 148 है plus 108. How much is that? 8 8 16, carry 1, so 5, and then 1 and 1 2, 256 grams, yes. And then you are going to say percentage. How you'll write your percentage of Mg? When you want to get full marks, it's 2-mark question, remember. You need to get all 2 marks. So what you'll say, mass of Mg upon total mass multiplied by 100, and please write percent here. Don't write percent in the last step straight. It should be every step giving you that. So this will be Mg is how much? 24 upon how much? 256 multiplied by 100%. Now is 24 going this completely? No, but 8 will go. 8 3s, then 8 3s and 8 2s. Then 4 goes 8 times, 4 goes 25 times. Okay, so we have 75 upon 8%, and after that you know how to do. Remember to write all your statements properly. Write all this and then write equal to. Don't omit this and directly write equal to, you'll get a 0. Okay, please be very careful. Writing statements important. If you would write the statements everything properly, give yourself 2 marks, so 10 marks we have finished with. Can we come to the next question? What do you understand by denatured alcohol and glacial acetic acid? If you do not know these by heart, give yourself 0. Okay, now learning work you should know. Let us come to this. This is chemical equation. So let us write the equation. What is the equation? 2CaNO3 twice on heating gives 2CaO plus 4. You are writing this fast, okay? Plus O2. And they are telling you 16.4 grams of, so this is 16.4 grams. Okay, now you have to find number of moles of calcium oxide. So number of moles. This is the first question, volume of NO2. So this volume is how much? Correct? So if there is mass, you have to start with GMM. Leave 2 lines and below that you will write GMM of CaNO3 twice. Ca is how much? 40 plus 2 into bracket N means 14. O3 means 48. How much do you get there? 40 plus this will be 62 into 2 is 124. So how much are you getting here? 164, correct? Gram. Right below this what? 2 into 164 gram. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
Okay. Number of moles. How many molecules do you see here? 2. So if there are 2 molecules, that means it is 2 moles. Understood? Now we are going to take for the first step, we will write mass of CaNO3 twice and number of moles of CaO. 2 columns will make. Now here can you see from the equation we have this data for both the columns. This will be 2 into 164 gram. Then this is 2 moles. So if it is 16.4 gram, then X. Okay, I'm writing it here because I don't have space below that. It will be 164 upon 10 into 2 divided by 2 into 164. 2 get cancelled, this get cancelled, and that is equal to 1 upon 10, means what? 0.1 mole. Then here you have to write number of moles of CaO. Understanding? Now my experience is that when you get like this, children, they just love to sit and multiply. Do not write over here 328. Can you see if you keep just by itself like this, see how easily it got cancelled? You saw that? They are going to give you direct multiples over here. So don't sit and multiply just because you can multiply. Understanding? Keep in terms of the factors. Did it make sense to you? So this was your 1 mark that you got so far. Now volume of nitrogen dioxide obtained at the same time. Now for the second part, I am going to just erase this because I don't have space. This part I'm going to erase. And I'm going to do the calculations here, this side. Okay, so everything else remains the same. For the second part, the first column will be the same and the second one will be what? Volume. Volume of what? NO2 at STP. Now there are 4 moles, so it will be 4 into 22.4 liters. So it will be volume at STP 4 into 22.4. So if it is 16.4, then X. And your X will be equal to numbers across we multiply. Means 16.4 means 164 upon 10. Okay, multiplied by 4 into 22.4 means 224 upon 10. And divided by 2 into 164. 164 got cancelled, 2 ones and 2 twos. So we are getting 448 upon 100 means 4.48 liters at STP. You have to write at STP also. So this was just for 1 mark. This was for 1 mark and this was for 1 mark, is it? 2 mark question, yes. Okay, yeah, it's a 2 mark question, yes. All right, so give yourself mark out of 2, how much you would have got, and be honest about it. And if you had doubt, then write over the important step and write over there take care, means you will have to revise similar questions. Okay, so that is how you will have to personalize your studies. What is the mass of so many centimeter cubes of CO at STP? Now mass they are asking. So first step will be finding what? GMM of CO. GMM of CO, carbon is 12 and oxygen is 16, means 28 gram. Okay, now 1 mole is 28 gram. So if there is mass of CO which is 28 gram, Then this is centimeter cube means volume. So I'll say volume at STP would be 22.4 liters. But they have given centimeter cube here. So 22400 centimeter cube. Did you understand why I did not take 22.4 liters? Because this is given as centimeter cube. And they are saying that what is the mass? So they are saying now this is X and this will be 56 centimeter cube. So what will be our X equal to? Numbers across you'll multiply. Means 56 into 28 upon 22400. Okay. Now 56. Can you see four times this is going here? है ना? This is 400 times and 4 goes 100 times here and 7. I think one of the papers had this repeated. है ना? I remember doing this in, I think that BSS paper we had. Same question. It was in MCQ though. Here it is a 2-mark question. So give yourself marks according to that. Balance chemical equations for Bayes process. Do you know sodium aluminate to aluminium hydroxide? It is NaLO2 means NaAlO2 plus
H2.
and this will be 50 to 60 degrees
50 to 60
correct
degrees.
and it will give you
Yes.
AlOH thrice.
Yes,
Learn the
thrice,
balance.
yes.
All
And
three
image.
reactions you have to know by heart. Then conversion of aluminium hydroxide to alumina also is an important reaction. AlOH thrice at 1100 degrees C is going to
1100
give you
degrees
Al2O3 plus 3H2O. You
3H2O.
remember? So we are taking like this, yeah, and 1100 degrees C we have to write. You remember that. Okay, so here you are going to get AlOH thrice plus NaOH and then learn to balance. Okay, so here I think you have to write 2. Correct? We have to write 2 here, right? And then I get NaOH and AlOH thrice down arrow. Okay? Yes? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
How? Balance chemical reaction for formation of chloroform using methane. Now they are saying methane means this and chloroform means CHCl3. So how many chlorines? 3 chlorines have been added to this. So you have to take 3Cl2. What is the condition? UV light, diffuse sunlight, heat.
Diffusion sunlight.
And plus you will get what? 3HCl.
3HCl.
Correct? Remember that. Supposing they had to ask you CH4 becomes CCl4. Then 4 steps. So plus you will take 4Cl2 with the same condition and plus 4HCl. Okay. So we have finished with this. This was, oh my goodness. And state the type of reaction. Oops. What is the type of reaction?
Chlorination.
This is you'll have to have substitution लिखना पड़ेगा. Substitution लिखना पड़ेगा and then you can write chlorination if you want to. But substitution is what they are looking for. Okay? Hello. Because if it was
Yes,
bromine added, that again would be substitution reaction, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So the type of reaction is substitution. All right. So 2 marks. 1 for reaction, 1 for the type. So give yourself marks. We have collected 20 marks. Then we come to question number 7. Identify the gas liberated, your A. Reaction of calcium carbonate with dilute HCl. Any dilute acid with carbonate will give you CO2. But don't write CO2, please write carbon dioxide. Otherwise you will get a 0. I'm just doing this fast. Reduction of CO by ammonia. You have to know this reaction by heart. 3CuO plus 2NH3 gives 3Cu, 3H2O and N2. So which is the gas? Nitrogen. Electrolysis of acidified aqueous copper sulfate using inert electrodes at anode. At anode using inert means platinum. Platinum means out of
oxygen.
CuSO4 dissociates and water also dissociates. So you will have anode means anion will be like this, correct? Out of these two, which one will get discharged at anode? This one.
OH.
So what will be a thinking step? 4OH, correct or no, will give us 2H2O plus O2. This is what should, this is to be done in your mind, okay? And which is the gas here at,
Oxygen.
that will be oxygen. Okay, so check if you would get 3 marks there. Calculate empirical formula for the following compound. What is it? Didn't we do this in that other paper we solved? We get Na2 S2O3 यहाँ पर.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody scared of this still? For the ratio, for the fractions? Tell fast. I'll tell you the trick. Anybody getting worried?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So I will have, first one is element. So we have Na, then we'll have S, and then we'll have O. Then we have next percentage. Write the percentage: 29.11, 40.51, 30.38. Okay, then we have the atomic weight. So for sodium it is 23, 32, 16. Okay, then we have relative number of atoms. This is going to be broader, and this also has to be broader, which is simple ratio. Okay, simple whole number ratio. So the column number 3 and 4 have to be broader. Here you will get 23.11 upon, no, 29. 29.11 upon 23. Here it will be 40.51 upon 32, and this will be 30.38 upon 16. Okay, now out here remember to keep sufficient space for division, and this should be for your working, because here you will have to write empirical formula, etc, etc. So 29.11 divided by 23, ones 23, remain 6, then 1, take decimal point. Now this will go twice, twice will be 46, remaining how many? 55, right? And then, no, how 55? What am I doing?
15, ma'am. 15.
15. मैं क्या किया मालूम नहीं. See? So this is 15 and then 1. So this will go not 7 times, 6 times it will go. 6 3s 18, carry 1, 6 2s 12, 13, and you are having here 3, 1, 3. So 1.26. Okay. I'm not going to round off again. It will be, see, 130, which will be very close to 138. So it will be 1.266, but not interested. Okay. Now the second division will be 32 is dividing 40.51. So once 32, remain 8, then 5. 32 3s will be 96, so 2s. Okay, so 2s will be 64, and this will give us 1 here and 2 here. So can you see 3 6 18, 3 7s 21? So it is again coming to 1.26. Can you see that? Now let us come to the last one. It is 16 is dividing 30.38. 16 ones 16. So you have 20. How many remaining? 14 remaining, no? 14 remaining. Then you take 3 here. So 16 nines 144, so it will go 8 times. 8 6 48, remain 4. 8 ones 8 and 4 12. So we have this is 5 here remaining, 3, so 1. Then you'll have 8 here remaining. Okay, so
9s.
it's going 9 times. I made a mistake here. Something is sounding fishy. Is correct. 14. 128 is correct.
Ma'am, it will be 189. 1.89.
नहीं रे, यहाँ पर subtraction में I have not made any mistake, no? So it is 189. Fine, ठीक है. 1.89. Now, can you see over here? It will be 1.26 upon 1.26, which is 1. 1.26 upon 1.26, which will again be 1. But here it is 1.89 upon 1.26. Now here, I'm just going to magnify this over here and show you. Oh no, not here. I'll show you here. Okay, it is 1.89 upon 1.26. Now for convenience sake, ignore this. Okay, 18 upon 12 will be 3 upon 2, yes? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Which is 1.5. Now if you actually do the division, for this, it will become something like 1.499 or 1.51 something it will come. I think it could be something like 1.49 something. Actual division. If you sit like this donkey work, no? Long division, if you do, you will get like that. But can you see, if you just ignore this, isn't it giving you 6 3s and 6 2s? If you shift the decimal point, yes or no? So we write this as 1.5. Then you multiply by 2, and this also multiply by 2. So empirical formula will be Na2S2O3. Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that is what they wanted. So remember this part, many of you lose lot of time because of this. But remember, it is simple whole number ratio. So sometimes you can ignore this in getting that whole number. We don't want exact fraction. We have to round it off to a simple whole number ratio. Understood, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So we finish with which one? We finish with this. Balanced equation. Laboratory preparation of methane from sodium acetate. This reaction is repeated. Chhatri Kuna, I told you.
Chhatri Kuna plus
NaOH.
calcium
NaOH
oxide.
in presence of what? CaO and
calcium
heat. Okay, what
heat.
is going to happen? Just write this.
Na2CO3.
Tell me what am I going to get? Na2CO3 and CH4, correct? What type of reaction is it? Decarboxylation reaction. Okay, then preparation of ethyne from 1,2-dibromo. कर सकते हैं ना? No, can't do it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
कर सकते हैं? How many of you have a doubt for this? Tell fast. These are getting repeated quite a few times. Anybody confused for this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now dibromo, and it is eth. So we'll write here Br and we'll write here Br. Okay. And let us write this. It is ethane, no? So you do it structure wise. Understood? Plus something whatever. But what do they want? Ethyne. Ethyne means what? C triple bond C and H here and H here. That means this has gone and this electron has come here. Did you understand that?
Yes.
And also this is also gone and this electron has come. which means it is dehydrohalogenation reaction,
Halogenation.
correct? For that,
Yes.
we have to take KOH, correct?
Alcohol.
Now K
Alcoholic.
will take Br, and there are two Br, so I'll get 2 KBr.
KBr.
And there are two OHs, so 2H will give
2H2O.
me 2H2O. Now this is aqua, so this is alcoholic, and write 2 of these and write over there boil.
Boil.
Done. Is it easy now? Tell me. Did you understand how to
Yes,
think? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, understanding, no? Okay. Supposing they had to tell you, you have to prepare ethene. Okay, these are all H's. Then which compound will you take? I should take a compound which will have two carbons.
Ethyl bromide.
It will have this and this. It should have this. But something from here is gone, which was here. So what it will be? This will be HBr
Br.
or H and Cl. Did you understand? And what has
Yes.
happened? Dehydrohalogenation has happened, no? Are you able to
Yes,
understand? Hello. Sometimes they'll tell you A plus KOH. Okay, and it is giving you this. If they ask you like this, plus something, okay, B and C, let us say. Then how will you know? Oops, I forgot. You can't say like that, no? So how you will think? There are two carbons. Two carbons means here also there should be two carbons. And it has become double bond, which means it is now what? A single bond here. Understanding? And because there were H here, I'll write H and H here, and here H and here one halogen, so that it will be dehydrohalogenation reaction. So I am definitely going to take KOH. K will take Br. It will give me KBr, correct? OH will take H. What will it give me? H2O. Did you understand? So did you understand what is your A, what is your B,
Yes.
and what is your C? Okay, of course, this will be aqua, so this will be alcoholic, and then you have to write over here boil. Okay, understanding? Okay, 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 okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
With reference to electrolysis, molten lead bromide. Now molten lead bromide, immediately what you have to say? PbBr2. In your mind only this should happen. What should happen here? Pb2 plus plus 2Br1 minus. This should happen in your mind. Why is graphite anode preferred? Because anode will have Br2, which is corrosive.
Corrosive in nature.
It will attack iron. That's why graphite electrode, which is inert, is preferred. Write the equation at cathode. Cathode means this will go. So what you will write? Tell me. Pb2 plus
Pb2
will
plus
take two
plus
electrons, and
plus
it will become
Pb
Pb.
atom.
Ideally, you should write over there. Very good. The one who said atom. Very good. You should say atom, because then you are understanding that this process of ion into atom is called being discharged. Okay. Now talking about being discharged, if I have CuSO4 aqueous, the electrolysis of using copper anode, copper electrodes, then you know that at anode what happens? Cu loses, correct? And what is the cathode reaction? Tell me.
Cu2 plus 2 electrons.
Plus 2
2
electrons
electrons give Cu
Correct.
atom.
Now if they tell you the ions discharged at cathode, then you will say Cu2 plus, correct? And ion discharge at anode, you will write nil, because there is no discharge of ion is happening. Is there ion becoming atom? Is this ion becoming atom?
No.
This is atom becoming ion, correct?
Yes.
Being discharged means what? Ion becomes atom. But what is anode doing? It is atom becoming ion. This is called being discharged. This is not. Understanding?
Yes.
But if they say the product, if they say the product at anode and cathode, then at anode the product is copper 2 plus ion. Understanding? What is the product at
Yes, ma'am.
cathode? Neutral atoms of reddish brown copper metal. Make sure that you write color also. Did you understand the difference just now what I mentioned? Okay, so now the 10 marks, so 30 marks we gathered just now. 30 marks are done. 30 marks are done. How many more questions are there? This is the last question. Distinguish between how many of you still get worried for distinguish between? Tell fast. What is the first column? Don't write bhashad, okay? Don't write paragraphs, make columns. What will be this? Dilute HCl.
Dilute
What will be
HCl.
this? Dilute H2SO4.
Dilute H2SO4.
And they are giving you what? Using BaCl2. So what you'll say, add BaCl2 solution to each. Correct? Now barium will form barium chloride here with this. So what you'll say, BaCl2. Now it's a chloride. What did I tell you about chloride? HAP means insoluble chloride. HgAgPb. Ba is not part of it. So will there be a PPT? No.
No.
So what you'll say, if no PPT, I'm just writing here. But with this barium chloride, with this SO4, it will become BaSO4. So what you'll say,
Yes,
if
ma'am.
in the
If
exam, please write precipitate. Don't write PPT. Your teacher can choose to give you straight 0. I'm writing just now
Yes.
PPT. In the exam, what you'll write? Precipitate.
Precipitate.
If the white precipitate of BaSO4 is formed, what you'll say, which is insoluble, double underline, in dilute HCl. That is the test for BaSO4. Okay, then that will be the radical SO4 test. So then SO4 2 minus present. Okay, therefore what you'll say, dilute H2SO4 present. So what you'll write over here, if no PPT, then I will say dilute HCl present. Understood how to write the distinguishing thing? Don't write therefore Cl1 minus present. This no PPT is not the test for Cl. They could have given you even HNO3 dilute. Still, what I will get, BaNO3 twice. Still, there will be no PPT because all nitrates are soluble in water. Okay. So, can you do this mentally? Iron 3 and iron 2. What will you write? Add NaOH dropwise and then in excess. Don't say only add NaOH. What you should say, add NaOH dropwise and then in excess. This will give me if dirty green PPT insoluble in excess. Then Fe2 plus present, and here what you'll say, if reddish brown PPT which is insoluble in excess. Now any one of these facts are missing, then you will get half mark. Okay, but your teacher can just choose to give you 0 instead of 1. So this was for 1 mark, this was for 1 mark. Yeah.
Ma'am, there is no need to do comparison for excess because they both form colorless soluble.
Colorless soluble?
No, ma'am, they both get soluble.
They both are insoluble. What do you mean they're soluble? NaOH ke saath ZAP is soluble. This is iron. How are you saying iron is soluble with NaOH?
I meant insoluble, sorry ma'am.
Pagupillu. Please don't write stupid things. And don't say, ouch, I meant that. Okay?
Sorry, ma'am.
Huh. And if you just write, because with NaOH, what is the normal test? Add dropwise, then in excess, no? The problem hai
Yes, ma'am.
aapko.
No, ma'am.
To be perfect, there is a problem, na? Are you
Sorry.
have to tell the teacher, try cutting my marks. You are saying, try giving me marks. How you are thinking like that, Ray? Don't think like that, okay? What am I
Yes,
telling you? Teacher, try cutting my marks. So don't do ulta pulta like that, okay?
sorry, ma'am.
So that is a lazy boy's thinking, huh? Have you been lazy from the
Sorry, ma'am.
beginning? Yeah, na? You were, right? That's why. See, that laziness has to be thrown out, okay? Huh. Now this is periodic table. Which element will form an amphoteric? Amphoteric oxide means Zap.
Sir,
That means aluminium, no? So it
C.
will be this. Now don't write your A is aluminium. If you write aluminium, yes, it's aluminium, but anda milega. You can't write its actual name. You have to write C. And just write one letter and you get your 1 mark. Isn't that wonderful? Ion of which element will migrate towards the cathode during electrolysis? Cathode means it has to be metal, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ion of which element will migrate towards cathode? So I can have A also, B also, and C also. Why are they asking this? So I'm writing A, B, C. I don't want to take chance. Which non-metallic element will have valency 2? Non-metal means it should have 6 electrons in the last shell. 6 electrons means here.
E.
Excuse me, ma'am. In the B part, I guess they meant using the electrochemical series which will go to the cathode.
Okay, 1 second. We'll come to that. We'll come to which element has electron affinity 0 means noble, no? Where is noble? Huh. Okay. Now what are you saying? That from here, which one will get? They are saying migrate rate. They didn't say discharged. Discharge means you will take electrochemical series and lower the position, easily it will get discharged. They are saying migrate, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So H1 plus, Mg2 plus, and even Al3 plus, they will all run to cathode, no?
Yes, ma'am.
And PSC Mazil. So H will get lower in the EC series. So H will get discharged. But migrate out, all will go, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Does it make sense to you? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I think out of 4 you got 3. Now check how many you would have got correct. Come on, quick. Let us come to this one. Define draw isomers of butane. Isomers of butane. So first one is N-butane. Okay. If you write only this and no HS, you will get 0. And the second one will be 3 here and like this. What happened? What is this called? Isobutane.
Isobutane.
But if you say isobutane, you should also write the IUPAC name. This is a prop. And this is CH3. So it is 2-methyl propane. Understanding?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Huh.
Do we have to write both the names or only the IUPAC name?
Now, what did I write? Why are you trying to do shortcut? This is second
Sorry,
time you're
ma'am.
asking me a shortcut question. I'll have to call your parents. Don't do that. All right? It's no harm in writing isomer IUPAC name as well as, because they say isomer, right? So butane and
Yes, ma'am.
isobutane is but natural, mandatory you will have to write isobutane. But isobutane also is having another name, right, which is unique name for it. So it's better to
Yes,
write
ma'am.
that. What did I tell you? You have to say, teacher, teacher, try cutting my marks. Again, you are saying, teacher, teacher, try giving me marks. Why would you do that?
Sorry, ma'am.
It's the second time I caught you, Re Babu. Don't do that. Okay? Now name the process. Haber's process, you know this equation of catalyzed reaction of the output. Remember, it will be what? N2 plus
N2 plus 3H2
3H2, and that will be a reversible process, and
reversible
2NH3 plus 22,400 calorie. Correct? And then you have to write, oh my goodness, there is no 1 2 3 also. So you'll have to write Haber's process and write, because this comes with a whole package deal. There are 4 things that we have to mention, no? What are the 4 things?
Catalyst.
divided iron.
Very good.
Divided
Catalyst is finely divided iron. Then promoter is molybdenum. Then temperature is 400 to 500. And pressure is 200 to 900 atmosphere. Very good. Then contact process. Here again you will write contact process, and then after that you'll write SO2 become SO3. So plus O2, and again it is reversible reaction. And you'll have 2 here, so 3 here, oops, and 2 here, and plus how much of heat? Just the other day we were talking about the heat. Is it 45.5? It is 21.5.
21.5 kilocalories.
21.5 kcal. Correct. What is the catalyst? Vanadium pentoxide. Temperature 450 to 500, and pressure is 1 to 2 atmosphere. Correct or no? Okay. Then we
Yes,
come
ma'am.
to Oswald's process, ammonia and air. Ammonia in air.
For
Catalytic oxidation of ammonia giving NO plus
800 degrees Celsius. NO plus H6H2
H2O.
plus 20.
It's 21.5 and this was 45.5.
21.5.
Here you told me 21.5. One is
Sorry.
45.5. Which one is 21.5? Come on, quickly check. Y'all are confused. I'm drinking water. Come on, check fast. Throat has become dry.
Catalytic oxidation is 21.5.
Yes, ma'am. 21.5.
Yes, ma'am.
Catalytic oxidation of
Ammonia.
this one is 21.5, and you all told me here it is 45.5 here. Correct or no? Come on, correct yourself. And out of these 3, give yourself marks, and total we collected 40 marks, and we are stopping there. Just be vigilant about where you make mistake. Make sure that you revise properly, okay?